Now, skinning a giraffe like this is such a big animal, the inch thick skin, and you don't want to blunt all your knives and all your blades of your Havilon knives. So what I have is a carpet cutter. The skin is as thick as a carpet, so what you do is you just do all your incisions with a carpet cutter. You're always pulling, you're always in a straight line.
So great control for your initial cuts, very clean.
Yeah, and so I'm cutting this now with this carpet cutter exactly where I want it to cut. And I don't cut it right in the mane, because then the mane will fall out. So I'm cutting it just next to the mane. It's much easier for the guys at the taxidermy to sew it up.
Can you get over how thick the hide is? Look at the skin. It's just, wow, unreal. Not much chance of nicking the hide, unlike when you do a thin-skinned animal like a cougar or a black bear. Like a laser just goes through giraffe hide an inch thick. Ton of red meat and protein for the orphans and the villagers. That's pretty quality. So what they're doing right now is they're adding some tanning agents and chemical agents to get the salt out of the hide and help preserve it so that it doesn't have hair slippage on the way. They'll add some water to this to dilute it, and that'll protect all the hide and from slippage, and get the blood out of it to prevent staining and damage to the cape. What a production. It's been 3.5, 4 hours now, and we're still working on the last 2 quarters to load them up. There's literally a ton of protein and red meat that's off to this orphanage and village today, and I feel really good about that. Well, we just loaded the last bit of meat. We're done now. Now it's off. Take this meat, start getting it prepared to take to the orphanage and the village. So well over like a ton of meat in here, 2,000 pounds of steaks, roasts, jerky, stew meat. A lot of people are going to benefit from this. It's awesome. What a great feeling. Okay, so we're here at the Ojikandera School in this Himba village. It's an orphanage school. We brought the meat here from the giraffe we were fortunate enough to collect the other day. These schools are made with sticks and the mud on the exterior, so these people lead a very simple existence, and the very least we can do is share the bounty of our hunt with these people while we're here, and bring some keepsakes and some things from Canada, balls and pens and pencils and balloons and things like that to help the kids their schooling. So pretty cool way to spend the day, very rewarding piece to this hunt. So now we're going to distribute the stuff that I brought with me from Canada for these kids. Some balls, pens, pencils, you know, stuff for crafts, balloons, things like that. Some of these kids can have. You see, they don't have much, so the least we could do is bring this stuff from Canada and do the real good, feel good. Yeah, here we'll show them the geese how they work. Yeah. Okay. Here, buddy. After, yep. Balls out. Over big time. Look at that. Can you imagine the hellacious soccer game that's going to break out here once the sugar rush kicks in from all the candy and being on a natural high from all these goodies? There's going to be one heck of a soccer game that goes down out here in a little while. Here you go. How long has the school been around again, did you say?
It's now the 2nd year.
Excellent deal. Good stuff. And what are things that you could use that you would recommend if people were to come here from Canada, the United States, and doing hunts? What would you say would be something that would be handy to put in their bag if they have room? Do they bring pencils and pens? What could you use here?
We can use pencils. Anything what you bring for us, we will appreciate.
And what is appreciated?
As you bring like the pencils, gifts for the children, and the meat which you bring for us, we really appreciate that.
Excellent. No worries. Happy to do this for you people, for sure. Okay, so we just left the orphanage school and now we're here in the Himba village. We're going to distribute some of the giraffe meat that we've brought with us Some of it's still hanging and stuff. Some's been distributed to the camp staff, but we brought some meat here to give to the Hinbas. Feels awesome to be able to do this.